Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3151, which is a hard level, we can tell by the purple and the skull, where we have 22 moves to collect 200 chocolate. Now this is one of those levels where I think we need a little bit of skill or strategy and a whole lot of luck. I like it better when there's an equal amount of luck and strategy involved in a game. But here we've got really to be patient until we get a lucky board, always trying to apply some strategies as we go so we can capitalize on that luck. Now, there is no chocolate on the board, but we've got all these lucky candies, and lucky candies automatically correspond to our order fulfillment. I've got some barriers on the board I need to get rid of right away. Although the biggest barrier is the cutouts. I've only got a 5x5 grid instead of a 9x9 grid. So that really curtails the space I have available. I have just enough room to make a color bomb, which is good. But even if I match up 5 candies in a row of the same color, it doesn't mean I'm going to get a color bomb. If this blue were moved over to here, and I did this switch and pulled this blue over to make 5 blue in a row, I would not get a color bomb because all of these are lucky candies. If this were a regular, like let's say that this were moved over here and then these two were switched and there was a regular candy in that grouping of 5, then I would get a color bomb. So you have to understand that, or I'll just show you with this blue here. Normally this would be a stripe, but because we've got all lucky candies here, they're all going to turn into chocolate, no stripe. But here we've got at least one regular candy here, so we do get a stripe. It's a very important aspect to know on the board so you're not startled when you make cool combos that, or cool, combinations of colors, not combos like booster combos, but combinations of colors where you get 5 in a row and then it doesn't result in a color bomb. You don't want to be startled. You want to understand how the board works. And sometimes you do want some of the blanks. Like this, I'm putting in just all chocolate. But here I can clear out some of the chocolate and give myself an opportunity to make some moves low to the ground. Because this board will be won or lost based on probably the cascading that we can get to occur on this board. We need some blank spaces in order to have room to make cascades. Now, all that being said, I'm going to go back to my initial thought that this really is going to be a board where we're going to require some luck. Because of that, I'm not going to show you example after example of me trying and failing. I've given you the information that I think I can, so I'm going to pause the recording, and the next board you see should be the board where I win. It might be the next try, it might be 17 tries or 700 tries from now, but I'm going to try to do this without boosters. Oh, one other thing I'm going to say is a form of instruction. Let's say you get really close and you're down to like 10 chocolate left and you've got 2 turns left. And this is the closest you've been and you're just really tired of this board. That's the time to try to use lolly hammers or switch hands to try to make a really good move that will result in some cascading to ensure that you can win. Because if you get down to the last turn and you use a switch hand and it doesn't work the way you expect and you can't take out all that chocolate, then you will have wasted that. So wait till you're down to 2 or 3 or maybe 4 turns where you've got a really good board and then employ your in-game boosters. It's the only way that I know of to try to win using boosters on this board, because the entry boosters really are not going to be helpful for you, in my opinion. They might help a little bit, but probably not enough, and with the wildly varying results you can get, some of the boards being lucky and some of the boards being absolutely unlucky, you're just going to be wasting those entry boosters, in my opinion. Alright, so I will see you with the winning board, I hope. Alright, let's see here. Not much that can be opened, but we'll start with this, make some specials and clear things out. Okay, so now we've got things flowing from the bottom, making a color bomb, automatically removing the color bomb. This is what we need. This has given us a really good ratio now. I want to stay with about a 10-to-1 ratio, where at any given time, the number of chocolate I have left is no more than 10 to the 1 move I have. So I have 60 moves. I should have 160 chocolate left or less. I'm right at that ratio right now, so I'm hoping to get less. Now, see, my ratio is off, so I'm hoping that the next move will help me out a lot. Yeah, see, still the ratios aren't great at this point. And then I have to maintain that all the way through. It's just an indicator as to how successful I'm likely to be. The ratios are right on track now, so it's looking okay for me if I can maintain this ratio. There we go. See, now I got a boost. Let's hope that that maintains itself throughout. It's never a promise that you're going to win. It's just an indicator as to how close you're getting. Look at that. Okay, I'm liking this. This is my successful one. There we go. So that's how I beat this. Let me count my fingers. That was my 24th playthrough for recording purposes before I got the board that was both successful and that I could be successful on. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.